Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're playing a Demon Spawn Fighter of Kybriotis, and we're about to head down into the lair, question mark? I suppose we could consider carrying on with the dungeon. But I think lair should be fine. We'll keep dungeon in mind as an option if things get nasty in here. But I think they ought to be okay. Especially if we can build up enough piety to get Slouch. There's a lot of fast monsters in lair, which should help us get piety, and also will give us good monsters to use. What? There's a lot of Komodo dragons, man. Anyway, it would help us gain piety. Don't you dare resist. That's rude. And it also provides us with good monsters to use Slouch on. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to slow down Komodo dragons. They're pretty nasty. I guess we need more invo, huh? Alright. Too many monsters have been resisting. Bend time scales quite strongly with invo. The spell power on it is pretty nuts. So monsters have a tough time resisting, and the fact that they are resisting, just barely. Yikes! Oh, geez, this is a little nasty. This is pretty bad. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to dig into the wall. Oh, dear. There's more stuff down here. Let's quaff agility. This is pretty bad. Oh, we have spines. That's right. The Blink Frog is severely wounded before we've even attacked him. I don't have resistance or anything, do I? For all the poison? No. Okay. I do have to worry about the Blink Frog sneaking in behind me, because I don't have disintegration. I'd rather that my Wand of Digging had been disintegration, but that's life. We would have been able to make a better kill hole that way. This seems to be working pretty well. Agility is nuts. I mean, we do have 18 armor, 22 evasion, and 10 shield. That's pretty good. So, I don't know. Was it an overreaction to use agility? I don't think so. That was a big pack of scary monsters, and not the most amazing tactical position we could have been in for it either. Like, it was okay. Our invocations is up to 5. Jeez. Oh, we picked up Temporal Distortion. Alright, well, I'll keep training it then. It's so there. Turn off fighting and dodging, I think, and get back to long blades. We'll, in fact, focus long blades. I was training my defenses because I thought my offense was good enough. But I sort of carried on doing that for longer than I intended to. If your offense is cheaper to train than your defenses in the early game, you should probably be training the offense, because it's real important to be able to kill monsters, right? Sure. Let's try to not let that other guy see us, though. And do we need to slow this guy down? I'll try fighting him without slow once, I guess. It's pretty... looking like a real bad idea. Okay, so go away. And then let's... I definitely should have slowed him. Wow. Let's use Ice Blast. Finish him off. Alright, well, that worked. Jeez. So that's what, like, is exactly the wrong thing to do. Like I said earlier, use your abilities if you think there's any concern that you might need them. Piety is free. And here I was like, I'll try not using them, see how it goes. And, like, as a result, I had to use Piety anyway, and I had to spend, like, 5 or 6 charges. Yeah, 5 charges of my Wand of Ice Blast that I could have saved. Like, the piety is clearly worth less than that. And it turns out we had to spend the piety anyway. So, just an example of me not following my own advice, and good evidence that you should follow the advice. Do as I say, not as I do, I guess. Yeah, so when he's slowed, like, I don't know. I think we also got some bad rolls against the guy who did so much damage to us. Oh, I bet my phone made a noise, didn't it? Yes, mute, please. Okay. I heard a noise, but I always get confused, or not. I've mentioned before that, like, it's really easy to forget that your phone is making any noises because they're the ones that you hear all the time and you don't think too much of them. But, you know, when you're recording, those noises are kind of important to at least have a handle on. This is not so great. Should I be casting slow on each one of these? I thought I shouldn't because I was only getting one at a time, but I think it's actually a pretty good idea. That should substantially reduce their danger level. More spines, alright. The bullfrog I'm not going to bother to slow, he's just pretty flimsy. The yak's almost dead, so we'll just tab him normally. And the iguana is a joke. Alright. Another yak. We will slow him since we discovered that they are a problem. And try to rest out of sight of all these monsters. Oh, it's a Komodo dragon. I forgot to slow him. There you go. Good play, Alan. Good play. Jeez, what's with all the Komodo dragons on layer 1? Give me a break. Whew. Komodo dragons are tough. Actually, there's a really nice kill hole here that I'm going to use. Alright, let's try to keep an eye on, make sure that they're slowed. Spiny frog I will also slow. Our piety is going down, which is, like, fine if we're getting value out of it, right? Now, let's turn down indications. It's doing fine now. And we're just having to really lean heavily on slow because we're not really cut out for just tabbing all this out in the open just yet. But I think that we are getting good value out of these slows for sure. And I'm going to continue to use them even though it's hurting my piety quite a bit. Alright, the crocodile we'll just tab. He's not too bad. And one yak at 40 health. I think I'll try to avoid slow. Yeah, alright. Whew. Well, I would like to be getting a bit more piety saved up for the 3 and 4 star abilities. But, you know, we do what we gotta do. Book of Callings. Oh, that's nice. So, we could look into some summoning spells. I said that those are good for Kyriatis worshippers, but I'm not sure if I really believe it. Maybe. Like, I don't know. Right now, I feel like I don't have the experience to spare. So I'm going to leave it alone. But something to consider. And our summoning aptitude is 0. So that's kind of pretty decent. Compared to, like, you know, the average aptitude in a magical skill for an average race is negative, I'm pretty sure. Protection from cold. Well, I'd rather have the stealth, I think. A Bardiche, wow. More Komodo dragon. Definitely appreciate having these guys slowed. It's been a rough layer 1, I gotta say. We're doing okay, but not great. Maybe it would have been better, as I suggested perhaps doing, to do more of the dungeon first. Don't have a good spot to fight right here, so I'm going to try to back up a bit. Yeah, there we go. And slow. We'll try not slowing here. Seems to be going fine. Okay. And we're back to 3 stars. That's the thing, right? Kybriotis Piety. You get it back so fast, even when you, if you lean heavily for a while. Kybriotis doesn't hold a grudge. Ooh, interesting. An ice cave. And a spider. I guess this must be the entrance to the spider branch already. Jeez. This is scary. I'm not going to take that staircase again. It's just not a safe place with all those redbacks. What? Okay. Alright, first of all, everyone slow down. Now let's run up here. And, what was that? Very distant, okay. Yeah, with them all slowed, they're just not too bad. That's like the amazing thing I think about Kybriotis, that it took me a lot of Kybriotis games to recognize, because I didn't understand how bend time worked. Copper Wand, drop my Scimitar. No, I kind of want to keep that, huh? Drop all the needles, I guess. And my non-steel tomahawks. I have a bunch of scrolls of identify? Well, let's use them, huh? Okay, well, it's fine, I guess. What was I talking about just now? I don't know. Something about... Don't attack the plant. I don't need to fight a plant. I don't know. It's a mystery. Oh, Kybriotis. Yeah. I didn't really understand how bend time was used, and I just thought it wasn't that good because it never seemed to work. And distant from here. Okay. It never worked because I was using it while not adjacent to monsters, and like, I don't know. I just like never read this or didn't read it very carefully. It says adjacent right there, but I guess I'm used to abilities in Crawl telling you, like, you can't use this now because there's nothing adjacent to you. But instead, it just, like, used up my piety and a turn and my MP and did nothing. So I just thought it was a garbage ability, but now, like, I recognize that it's amazing. Very distant. Okay, so we're headed, like, south... Ooh. A Berserker of Trog. Well, yes, of course, of Trog. And a Manticore. Like, these are both horrible monsters to be dealing with. Not sure what to do about that. I'm thinking walk away, but... Oh, thank goodness, neither of them saw me. Okay. I might be okay if I can get them into a better melee range kind of thing. Like, I could handle a Manticore in melee, I think. Oh, interesting. It's distant from here. But, like, very distant from here? So, we're looking at, like, something in this area, I think. Roughly. That's my guess. Alright, let's... What do I do about this ghost? Like, I don't know that I can fight an ogre berserker ghost. But I kind of have to get out of the place I am, and he's in the way. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I still have 2 potions of agility. I can slow him, probably. Confusion, I assume, is extremely unlikely to work. Yeah. Ice Blast is good, but noisy. Lightning is bad and noisy. Does this guy have any resists? Very resistant to cold. And resistant. Where did you get these resists on an ogre? I guess he must have... Yeah, he must have died while quaffing a potion of resistance, because nobody's ever resistant to, like, steam. Maybe you get steam from being fire resistance, I think. Okay. Max HP 140. Good lord. I don't have any good scrolls that are going to help. The only potion that'll help is agility. Do I have any teleports? I'm going to back off and read T if he follows me. He doesn't seem to be following. I really appreciate this stealth that I have. We may well miss the ice cave up here. Alright, the ghost has found me. So let's get around the corner a bit. Slow. That worked. Okay. The question is, what am I going to do if I have to fight him? Let's read T first. Maybe it's teleport. Mapping. Well, we found the portal. It's right there. Alright, looks like I'm stuck here, so I'm going to quaff agility first. Make sure he's slow and tab him a bit. No longer moving slowly. That was fast. Yeah, we got to keep him slow. So he hits pretty hard. Yeah, we're going to die if we keep fighting him, I think. Let's read the rest of our scrolls now. Okay, noise. Blinking. Alright, that's not buying us a lot of time, but a little, I guess. And the last try, capital U? Fear? Oh, geez. Kybrados, I need help. We could temporal distortion to get him to walk away, I guess. He's wandering now. He doesn't know where I am. Let's do one more AB. Maybe he walks away. Well. No, he found us. All right. Lightning? I guess. He's resistant to it, though. Like... This is looking real nasty. Let's try some unknown. What potions might we have? Okay, none of these are like awful, except degeneration. Let's start just chewing through all these potions we haven't tried yet. Capital E, resistance. Okay. Capital B. Not happy with the degeneration. Capital C. Brilliance, very funny. He's getting close enough that it's time to start considering heal wounds. There's a potion of magic. Also worth considering is eating something, because all the Kyriatis abilities are costing us a fair bit of hunger. I think we keep going on unknown potions. I'd really like to hit might. Oh, great. There goes my agility. Oh, man. All right, we'll slow this guy down. Quaff capital V. We got lignification. That's another good one. And I don't think agility is going to help much in tree form, I think. So let's try just attacking him now. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. All right, do I have any other weird shenanigans I can use? I have ambrosia. Sure. No, we're dead. Oh, rip the streak, guys. That's the end of the game. This player ghost. Well, I feel like I can blame this one on Kybriatos like 100%, right? Well, my thinking was that because of Kybriatos, I could not run away from the ghost. Maybe that's true, and maybe it's not. Maybe I could have run away from him if I'd been willing to just be out in the open and let him hit me for a while I run to some stairs. Or maybe if I'd been willing to just wait in the corner for longer for the ghost to wander away, maybe I could have safely escaped. I sort of imagined that I might be able to kill him since I'm reasonably strong, but I can't really blame Kybriatos for that. I think Kybriatos certainly made this situation much more dangerous than it would have been for another character, because I could have just walked away, no problem, on a different character. Both the Manticore and the Ghost would not have been a concern because they're not fast. And I could have just gone back to a new stair, or to the stair I came down, and then gone down some new stair. So, yuck. Did I ever have enough gold to buy that Book of Minor Magic? That could have helped a lot. Having Blink available, maybe? Okay, well, we're dead. A dead tree, in fact. There's those 3 scrolls of enchant weapon. Could have helped to use those, although I don't think it would have helped enough. Well, here we are, dead. See ya. Which marks the end of this playthrough. A bit shorter than any of my others recently, I'm afraid. But that's the breaks. So, well, anyway, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.